Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOZ.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It's a Thursday here in the studio, and we want to welcome everyone into our studio area. Into our area here at the old Komodo Acacia.
The what?
The Komodo Acacia.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
That's what this is called. The Komodo Acacia. Haven't you?
How do you spell that, Dan?
Komodo Acacia. Acacia.
You're not spelling it.
Yeah,
You're saying it.
Oh.
You're not spelling it.
Bakota, B-A-K-K-O, Kokoda, D-D-A.
That tells me all I need to know.
Good morning, Ann.
Good morning, Dan.
Are you warm enough in here?
It's shut off, so it's a little better.
Ugh.
Y'all, it flipped out and went cold again, and
it was cold
thankfully
last
we
night.
have heat in this room.
Yeah. This time of year, I go back and forth. I switch the heater off and open the windows and all that stuff. And last night I got in bed and it was about 12:30, and I was kind of shivering. Ooh.
Yeah.
And I thought, but the windows are not open. It must be the heater's not working. I'm thinking, oh gosh, maybe I'm going to have to go down there and reset the breaker.
Why do you have to go do that? Like, why can't you just go flip a switch?
Well, that's what I did.
On the but you went down in the basement to the breaker.
No, the breaker's on the main level.
So you turn the breaker off on your heat.
No, I turned the little switch off on the thermostat.
Okay, you're saying breaker, so I didn't.
Well,
I was
thought
confused with the breaker box.
I thought when you're the man, men think of things how to fix things. Women just say go fix it.
Yeah.
A man has to figure out how to fix it. Well, basically.
It was your terminology, and I was just confused.
Okay. Well, I'm laying there in bed, and I'm cold, and I'm thinking, hey, what am I going to have to do to fix this? Am I going to have to go flip the breaker? Am I going to have to look at the thermostat? Am I going to have to go dig a hole out in the front yard? What am I going to have to do?
Okay.
So that's...
And you fixed it.
Yeah, and then the rest of the night I stayed awake.
He flipped the breaker. I call it the on-off switch.
Well, there's two different things. There's the breaker on the electric box.
Why do you have to flip the breaker itself?
We had a storm that came through, and sometimes those breakers get tripped.
Oh, okay.
Tripped.
So you thought it might have gotten
tripped.
I'm thinking
a
little more explanation into this has given me insight.
That's why I say that men usually have to analyze and fix a problem, and women are like, go fix it, or call somebody to fix it.
Until you talk to me about it, and then I'm like lost.
Okay. Well, the time it took to talk to you about it and explain it, I could have already flipped the switch.
You could have flipped it 10 times, couldn't you?
Switch.
You're flipping my switch.
Oh,
no,
boy. Well, the sun's out today.
It is.
It's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
It's cold.
It's still cold, yeah.
And I think I don't know if we want to get right into the weather, but the cold is going to last for a few days. I was looking at weather because we were leaving, which means our dog will be outside some, and we've left before around this time, and it snowed like crazy. So she was stuck outside in the pen. But she's got a doghouse that had a heat lamp in it.
She's got a nice fur jacket, too.
She's fine, and she sits outside because she likes it cold. Yeah. She's got a lot of fur.
Well, she likes to play in the water, right?
Oh, good Lord, yeah.
Does she like the snow?
Oh, yeah.
Well, see, I mean, if she's frolicking,
fine. But it was also rainy and gross, and and I hated it. But whatever. So I was just looking at the extended forecast, and I think it'll go back up.
It's like if you have horses. Some people agree with the idea that you need to put a horse blanket on them, and some people say no. If you do that, they're going to sweat and they're going to freeze, and it's going to be worse on them, and they're going to go into hypothermia and all that stuff.
How do you think they did it back in the olden days?
They just said,
"Wow,
look
put
at
a
the horse
blanket
out.
on them?"
I bet that horse is cold out there. That's what they said.
But do you think they were cold? I wonder if they really are cold.
I don't think so.
I think animals adapt. They have a God made them a certain way that they can adopt to that.
If I had to wear a coat like if I had to wear a horse coat, their coat is not that thick. I mean, in the wintertime.
Is their hide though?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I think that's just their metabolism. Now, if I went out there,
AI, tell us.
Yeah, if I went out there naked, it'd be 3 minutes and I'd be froze. But still, I think they adapt like what you said.
Right.
Animals adapt to that kind of stuff.
They have to.
Yeah. Do you have chickens?
Yeah.
Do you have a heat source in there?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
We used to. They have a covered area, or shed, but
yeah.
I don't. They would. Okay. I had an old coop and a shed that we converted into a coop, and some would sleep over here, some would sleep over here, and I had a heat lamp in one of them, and not in the other. It didn't make a difference on where they went.
They just slept where they were going to sleep, and the comfort didn't bother them. It was their instinct that told them to roost. I'm going to roost right here.
And we have an outdoor cat that just showed up. She does not seem to be bothered by the cold. She buries up somewhere. They have a way to adapt.
Yeah.
But, okay, so we've exhausted that subject.
Okay. Boy.
C'est la vie.
Who do we have on the show today?
I believe it's Aaron Anderson, isn't it?
I hope he gets here soon.
Oh, he's sitting out there in the lobby, y'all.
Yeah.
He's not listening either.
He's right there. He's sitting in the lobby.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
He's with, Vigilant Inspection Services.
He is.
So we'll talk more with him.
Yeah. There he is. All right, let's. What are we doing here? We're doing like a weather.
Sunny with a high of 61 today. Calm wind. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Tonight is clear with a low of 45. Wind gust up to 30 miles per hour. Friday, sunny with a high of 71. Woo-hoo. Friday night, clear with a low of 44 and calm. Saturday, sunny with a high of 76. Again, wind gusts possible. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low of 56. And go ahead and take Sunday and go for it.
Sunday looks like it's going to be wet. Showers likely, mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high of around 71 degrees. It's going to be breezy with a south wind up to 30 miles per hour gusting. Precipitation probability is around 60%. And then Sunday night, a low of 23. Ooh, it's going to be cold again.
Yep.
Slight chance of rain and possibly some snow showers before 1 a.m. in the morning. Mostly cloudy with a low of 23, like I said. And then gusts are going to be up to 40. So if you're planning on anything doing outside, get some wind-breaking material wrapped around your body. 20% chance of showers on Sunday night. Monday, sunny, high 43 and a low of 25. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, the high is going to be 56 on Tuesday, 72 on Wednesday. Oh, boy. And I think it'd probably warm up.
Well, and it's not below freezing on Tuesday night, so there's a little warm-up going on. Thankfully, our roof is getting knocked out Friday before freezing cold weather.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see how good of a job that they do.
Yes, we will.
I'd hate it. You ever had a brand new roof put on and it leaks?
I don't recall ever having to have a roof anywhere I've lived at this point, but
you've never had to put a roof on.
It's the first time we've had to put a roof on.
Oh, boy.
Since I've been married.
Lucky you.
But we didn't move out because the roof needed to be repaired. It was just the way
Well, you
it
probably
worked out.
did if you avoided putting a new roof on.
But that's not... Okay, whatever. I'm not going to even respond.
You need some things. You want this rock over here to throw at
I would
me?
like that rock. Well, I'd like it to be a little heavier than it is.
Are you getting a little perturbed at me over the years?
Sometimes I get perturbed at you. Sometimes I've told you that. You know.
Well, I don't know. What degree do you feel like lashing back? Do you feel revenge in the air?
Have you ever been lashed back at?
Oh yeah. Oh
have
yeah.
you? Do you feel that
yeah.
way?
Oh, from you?
Yeah. I'm talking about me. We were talking about me.
Yes, sometimes I feel like I probably went a little too far.
Is that from my response?
Yeah, from
or
your.
Are you just?
No,
are you just that perceptive?
It's just the look I get from you. It's like, it's like
frustration.
It's like
mainly.
a masked killer, the masked killer look. They'd show their face.
I wish he would just shut up. That's probably what I'm thinking.
Well, I do it in good fun. I hope you know
I know
that.
it's in good fun. It's just
Yeah.
sometimes I don't respond as well as I should. So.
You need a bunch of things on your side to throw, I guess.
That would be very therapeutic for me.
Okie dokie. Let's do some topic to ponder. How about that? Oh no,
We're
no,
doomed
no,
to
no,
repeat
no.
ourselves, so let's find out what
that is
happened.
not topic to ponder,
Today.
Dan.
That's not the one we want to do.
Gosh, y'all.
What am I doing?
I don't know, Dan. Here's that look. Wait.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okay. Okay, what have you got over there? Anne?
I went and got my rock. Right here.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
So I can throw this.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do with that rock?
I'm going to throw it at you. Eventually.
Is
We'll
is that the prop or is that the real thing?
This is a real one.
Oh boy, it looks real. Okay. Today's topic to ponder question is: are you a person who talks to yourself while while trying to figure out something?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yes. But, and in my response from my personal stuff, I said, I also think that that's a time when I'm talking to God about it to help me work through things because when I pray, a lot of times I do it out loud rather than just internally. And I think that's part of it.
Well, maybe I should start doing that.
It's just how I do it.
Yeah.
But I realized not too long ago that you're not just talking to yourself. You're talking to your higher power, which for me is God. And I just, anyway, that's my response.
So what you mean is you're talking to, you want some help with the problem? Is that what you're saying? Or you just want to
isn't
make
that why you talk about it?
Well, I guess you're right about
Why else
that.
would you talk about
I never
it?
thought about that. I should probably, I gave a response. Maybe I should not do my response. Maybe I should do
I don't know
what
what your response
well,
is,
you, you can read some of those responses if you want.
I'll get there. 12.
12 of
lots
those,
of
yeah. That's
Dan
a lot
said
today.
only when I reach a dead end, and then it's usually profanity.
Yes.
And Stroop FX replied to yours, and he said, "It's been said, really smart people cuss frequently. I can attest wholeheartedly."
Oh, okay. Well, I don't feel so bad if I'm in that category.
Kelly said, "Of course I do." Leslie King said, "Yes, and it's rude to interrupt someone who is talking to themselves."
It's true.
Okay, I'm with that.
It's true.
My brother said, "If I don't talk to me, who will? Besides, sometimes I need expert advice."
I like that one.
Yeah. Tony Taylor said, "Well, according to me, I'm not intelligent enough to give a good answer."
According to him or according to
He
people
said
around
him.
him? Okay.
No, he said
All
him.
right.
Tom King responded with, "Only when I need an intelligent answer, occasionally evasive one."
Okay.
Someone, Patricia Mount, yes. Linda, yes. Tracy, I do. Stroop FX, if I want the right answer.
If you want the right answer.
So some of these are, lighthearted.
Well, tongue in
but
cheek, yeah.
Tongue in cheek.
I like
but
that. That's good. Well, thank you so much for responding
That's
to that. You can add to the collection of funny responses, or if you have a serious one, you can go to our Facebook page at Around the Table and answer this topic to ponder question. Are you a person who talks to yourself while trying to figure something out? I know some people carry on a complete conversation. They will make a statement and they will answer themselves.
And if that's how you work it out, sometimes hearing stuff out loud gives it more perspective or more of a, I don't know, you just are able to hear it. It's different.
our existence started out with a spoken word.
Right.
So there's power in the
There's
word,
power.
right?
Oh, Dan.
Yeah.
I need a T-shirt that says that.
There's power in the
Power
word.
in the word.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
Go to our Facebook page. We'd appreciate you leaving a message. And if you don't want to leave one for this one, leave one for the one for tomorrow or the next day. All right. Now we can go to this one.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
On my honor, I will try
to serve God and my country,
to help people at all times,
and to live by the Girl Scout law.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah. Do you remember
Vaguely.
that?
Oh, I remember, yeah. 114 years ago, the Girl Scouts of USA were founded when Juliet Gordon Lowe of Savannah, Georgia, created the first American troop of the Girl Guides. I guess it was called the Girl Guides back then. And that was the Girl Scout law that they repeated.
I was a Cub Scout, and I think it was similar to this, but not exactly.
When yours this?
It was a 3 thing.
3.
3. I will do
Something
my
I couldn't
best to do
remember.
my duty to God and my country. Something. Yeah, something else after that. I remember that.
I can assure you that it is safer for you to keep your money in a reopened bank than to keep it under the mattress.
Yeah, this is back around the Great Depression, 1933, 93 years ago. 8 days after taking office, President Roosevelt delivered his first fireside chat on the radio. The Great Depression had caused a run on the banks, and Roosevelt explained the bank holiday he had declared as a remedy. All right.
Okay.
He's afraid. Let him rest, heaven bless. Bring him home,
I have goosebumps.
Yeah, that's great control, isn't it?
39 years ago, the musical Les Miserables opened on Broadway. Colm Wilkinson originated the role of Jean Valjean in London and New York, and he was singing Bring Him Home.
You know, when I sing, and I sing,
Excuse me.
when you go from normal voice to falsetto,
Falsetto,
it's hard to control that. And he was doing this
He had
up and
major
down. Oh, yeah,
control.
major control. That was very good.
I have acted in a way that violates my obligations to my family and that violates my or any sense of right and wrong.
18 years ago, New York Governor Eliot Spitzer announced his resignation amid allegations he was a client of a high-priced
Wow.
prostitution ring.
I
Oh,
wonder
my
if he
gosh.
was convicted of that. I
Wow.
don't know. I don't know his story.
You know, I don't know. People in government, they
don't-
just
they don't
slap
have to
their
face
hands and don't do that
consequences.
again.
You are a greedy man, and I think it's time that this is over and that you go to prison, just like any other criminal.
17 years ago, disgraced financier Bernie Madoff pleaded guilty in New York to pulling off the biggest swindle in Wall Street history. Many people were glad to see him get justice. He would be sentenced to 150 years in prison. He died in prison, April
Wow.
2021.
He was there quite a long time.
Yeah.
33 parents paid enormous sums to guarantee their children's admission to certain schools through the use of bribes and fake academic and athletic credentials.
In 2019, 7 years ago, prosecutors unveiled charges against dozens of wealthy parents, including actress Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin, in a wide-ranging college administration scandal. U.S. Attorney Andrew Leland made the announcement.
Did they have to serve time? Didn't they?
I don't know.
I'm sure it was the foo-foo
I don't
prison.
know. Probably slap their hands again.
Mrs. Wang, are you with us?
I am paying attention.
Now, you may only see a pile of receipts, but I see a story. I can see where this story is going. It does not look good.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
What's happening?
Feels like we're in the cinema.
What is
right
that?
there. 3 years ago, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once won 7 Oscars, including Best Picture and 3 of the 4 acting awards.
Have you seen this movie?
Have you?
No, never heard of it.
I've heard of it, but
No, we'll have to look it up. I wonder where you can look.
I don't know. I'll have to Google that.
Ah, the music was good. I know that much.
Max, I'm leaving control. I gave the chief my official resignation this morning.
One of the best comedy TV series, action drama, comedy, secret agent spoofy things was Get Smart.
Right.
And actress Barbara Feldon was born on this day in 1933.
Wow.
She's 93
Wow.
today. We remember her best as Agent 99 on Get Smart.
What good is sitting alone in your room?
Alone.
Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum.
Liza Minnelli turns 80 years old today. She was born in 1946. She's the daughter of Judy Garland and has earned her greatest acclaim playing Sally in the movie version of Cabaret.
Okay.
We have got to cut federal spending. We got to cap it, and finally balance our budget.
Yeah, that's been the speech for the last almost 200 years, I would say. Mitt Romney's birthday is today. He was the 2012 Republican presidential nominee. He was born on this day in 1947, 79 years old today, and happy birthday.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again.
That was James Taylor. His birthday's today. 1948 was his birth year, and he is 78. Fire and Rain is one of the classics from the album Sweet Baby James.
Sweet Baby James.
Good afternoon and welcome to The Lead. I'm Jake Tapper.
Okay. Newscaster Jake Tapper was born on this day in 1969. He is a young 57. All right. We're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we'll be talking with Aaron Anderson from Vigilant Inspection Services.
Okay.
All right.
All righty.
We'll be talking about his 365-day journey.
Okay.
In the area. We'll find out how he's doing.
You bet.
In just a few minutes. Stick around, stay with us. You're listening and watching Around the Table with Dan and Ann. And welcome back to Around the Table. One of our favorite people's in the studio with us this morning.
Okay.
Should we tell people who he is?
I think you should.
This is Aaron Anderson, and he's with Vigilant Inspection Services. And you've been here for a year, right?
Yes, sir. We just passed our first year in Harrison.
Congratulations.
How
Thank you.
How has the public been treating you?
With positivity. There is a huge outpouring of the community for good quality inspections. I've noticed that. I've had to open my time on Saturdays.
Wow.
Really?
So you're in demand.
Yes, ma'am, especially in this economy. You know, the real estate market right now is in turmoil with politics and everything else.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
So the fact that I even get any work, you know, is amazing to me.
What do you mean politics? What's going on with that? I didn't know that.
One thing I've learned about real estate is whatever happens in the world directly affects real estate. People start getting nervous. Yes, ma'am. Gold is up and down. You know, we have trouble in Iran. The price of gas, 1 week, it's $30 to fill my tank up. 2 weeks later, it's $50.
Yeah.
You know, this makes people uneasy in the purchase of a home, and home prices are adjusting majorly right now to fit the market.
Yeah.
So this has affected sales, I think, a lot. You know, up in Branson, home sales are slower. But, you know, we're still getting
But you're still busy.
Yes, ma'am.
And I've noticed that, and I still look for homes. I'm always looking for homes because you helped us out, and that's actually where I met you from, looking for an inspector.
Yes.
And we constantly are looking for homes. And I've noticed that there are some of the homes that I've favorited. They're dropping the prices.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Prices are adjusting in the
because they want to
for
move
sure.
on. They want to move. Yeah.
And one of the things, Arkansas is one of the most moved to states in the country right now, so that does help our real estate. You know, in this area, it's affordable. Your taxes aren't $20,000 a year on your home.
Yeah.
You know, so people are gravitating towards the area, and it is helping the market locally, I believe.
Well, I've been watching some of the videos that you put out. You do that. You do quite a bit on social media.
Yes,
little clips, and they're very nice. And some of the things that you are exposing, I don't know. I don't want to use the word expose. I think that you're just saying, look.
Yes, look.
If you're planning on selling your home or whatever, you might want to get an inspector.
Yes.
But, okay, and that's a good point.
Yeah.
But then, what do you do? You know, for those people. I mean, I know you're saying inspector. What are you inspecting? I guess.
Yes, sir. What I like to do is, you know, when I turn in an inspection report, I'm very thorough. I got on my first roof when I was 12 years old. You know, I know what to find, where to go look. And what I try and do is offer solutions. Now, a lot of realtors are very apt in construction. They know what they're doing, but some don't. So I don't like to drop a report on somebody and say, sorry about your luck.
Yeah.
I'm out. I like to make myself available to offer solutions. And I'm one of the only inspectors that will rate severity and not worry about my inspection report. I don't just put mold-like substance, get a mitigation service out here. I relate issues that could cause it. Most of the issues I find are like downspouts that terminate next to the house.
Fixable things.
Fixable. Putting water under the house, fix the downspouts, get yourself some plastic on the floor, clean up these 3 floor joists with mold on it, and you're good. So I do like to try and offer solutions with my business as I go.
So mold is one area, but there's more. You said you get up on people's roofs.
Yeah.
Why would you get up on somebody's roof?
That's one of the big expense. A new roof can be $20,000 easy.
We know. I'm getting mine put on.
Yes, ma'am. And, you know, this doesn't necessarily kill a home sale if it's a bad roof. Most people just want to be aware of the situation and they're not surprised by things. And then they can negotiate on, you know, the sale of the house with the roof getting fixed.
So you can diagnose.
Yes, ma'am. Within
areas
reason.
Within your roof.
Within reason. And I still have a lot of friends that I built homes with that are HVAC and electricians that I reach out to constantly. You know, I'm not a licensed electrician. I'm not a licensed plumber. Right. I don't claim to be smarter than everyone else.
Yeah.
All I do is look and then report what I see.
Well, yeah.
So if I come across something like an electrical that I do not understand, I have contractors I rely on. I'll call and be like, look, I don't want to be a jerk to people. I don't want to overinflate something. Is this correct? And sometimes I'm not right. And they tell me, no, Aaron, that is correct. You're mistaken. And I've learned to accept that and be okay. And I've adjusted reports based on that. Before I file them, I've adjusted them.
Okay.
So what's important is humility in your work. That was my word for the year, is humility. This isn't about me. This isn't about Aaron Anderson and what he finds. This is about getting people in a home that they can live in and feel safe and comfortable in, and aware of the issues that's in there.
Well, actually, you probably save a lot of people money if there's something that's catastrophically wrong, and you can't see it from the outside. It's really important to get somebody to come in and say, you can go ahead and buy the place, but this
needs fixed and addressed, especially issues that are maintenance, that some issues are not reported. Like I recently looked at a house. I was the second inspector. The first inspector had like 32 items on his report. I had 72.
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
And three of the items I found, one was efflorescence in the foundation. That's where moisture starts to come through the foundation. If this is left untreated, it will break your foundation. So to fix it, all they had to do was divert 2 downspouts away from their house. It took $30 from Home Depot to fix the issue. So instead of just not reporting those things, why don't you just report them and they can be fixed? And this issue was addressed and fixed for $30 instead of 2 years. These people would have not known. Their foundation would have been broke, and now they're looking at a $20,000 bill, all on account of scared to kill a home sale.
Sure, yeah.
Well, when people buy houses and that type of thing, don't they have to have an inspection?
No, ma'am. Inspections are not required in the state. Some loans will require an inspection, but some people skip their home inspection to save money.
So you could be moving into a house that's there's going to have problems with the foundation.
Yes, ma'am. This year I looked at a home for a lady. She called me after she moved in the home and bought it.
Oh.
It was so full of mold she couldn't live in there. She has a disabled daughter. Her daughter couldn't breathe in there.
Wow.
So, it's $60,000, $70,000 to fix this home.
Oh, my gosh.
And she paid cash.
And if she'd known up front and been smart and hired an inspection, maybe she could have had the price negotiated to cover
fix
that, or to
fix
that,
not
or
buy
just
the house.
backed out.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And she was told by her realtors not to skip the inspection several times. But the home seller was very convincing, trusting man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that happens too. Yeah.
So she bought the home anyways without an inspection.
Well, and you don't want to blame the homeowner because they may not know.
Yes, sir. That is a very critical point to make.
Yeah, because a lot of times they're desperate to sell the house, or they're ready to sell the place, and they have not done an inspection, and they don't know.
And they might not know. It is important not to attack home sellers or the people buying the house.
Yeah.
I recently looked at a house where the guy paid for a brand new roof, and it was immaculate. He was selling the whole house. I get up on the roof, and around the chimney, they tore off all the flashing and didn't replace it. They just put the shingles on there and caulked it. And he couldn't see from the ground.
Sure, yeah.
So as far as he knows, his roof is brand new and good because everywhere you see, it looks good.
Right.
But you actually climb up there on a ladder, and it tells a different story.
Wow.
So that is an important thing that
and
the home seller sometimes
what was the
doesn't
solution
know.
to fix that? Tear it off and do the reflashing
just
again?
around the chimney, reflash the chimney properly, and put the shingles down.
Not all roofers will go and fix a potential problem that they see.
No, ma'am. That's one of the biggest issues in this town is roofers and plumbers. I find some very dangerous things in plumbing with gas water heaters that can, and I don't want to inflate an issue, but carbon monoxide can kill you.
Well, sure.
There's no joke with carbon monoxide, and I see disconnected flues and vents on gas water heaters all the time in Harrison, constantly.
Wow.
They're either taped closed, or they're just set on there, or they're just set beside it, and that can kill you. There's no joking about that, especially children or older people.
Yeah.
Because they don't have the capacity to take in as much oxygen as other people, so it can
you need
kill
a reputable inspector
Yes, ma'am.
to get
Yes,
make sure
ma'am.
that
Yeah.
you're
And there are
good to
good
go.
inspectors. I don't want to say there's no
Sure,
other
and
good
I've
inspectors.
I've seen you recommend someone here
Yes,
in town.
sir.
That's
Locally and in Branson, I've met real good
Yeah.
people.
Okay.
You know, in the inspection industry.
Wow.
But-
That would be tough
And-
to be. It shouldn't be tough to be honest and say, this is what
Yes.
I see, and these people are good, and I don't want just your money. I want to make sure.
I
that,
want you in a good home. I don't need
Yeah.
money.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not in the pursuit of money. I spent years doing that and learned that is not the way to spend your life. Money
Yeah.
means nothing without the Word of God in your life, or
Yeah.
you're just
There
living
you
a
go.
joke. It's false.
Quality.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
want to give quality work.
Yes, that's why I
And
recommended
your reputation
a local
depends
inspector.
on that.
Yeah, it does, absolutely. And I would like to touch on the fact that, my videos have made people very upset. You've seen people
Yep.
attacking
Yep.
me verbally on
Yep.
social media
wow.
and in my comments. And, they sit in local cafes and they touch on my past and my record. They say I'm a felon or I'm mean to my wife, which none of that is true.
Oh,
I
boy.
do have a record. I was an extremely rowdy person with my peer group.
Yeah.
That's important to point out. It was always with my peer group. And I went to a lawyer before, and there are things I can do to stop this. But the Bible teaches us vengeance is not ours. Self-defense in the moment is one thing, but revenge or seeking vengeance on
Yeah.
what people are saying, that's something that I will not do. And they can go around and say whatever they want. My work represents itself.
Right.
And you notice all this gossip and comments are about my past. Nothing about my
Right,
work
right.
or the quality of their homes. A good inspector does not kill a home sale.
Yeah.
The quality of your house does. So, focus on the quality of the house you're selling and less on the inspector reporting the issues, and you might actually get
Right.
somewhere.
Well,
There you go.
I would say
Bam.
that someone's past is their past,
Exactly.
Yes.
and if they live their present like they did in their past, then there's something wrong.
Yes, exactly.
there-
If you
there's
don't
there is a
learn,
difference.
the
Yeah.
Bible teaches us to accept correction. It's written
Yeah.
clearly
Yeah.
in there.
Yes.
You're to be humble and accept correction, so that's what I do.
Well, on social media, we can see that everyone is wrong.
Oh, there's always an expert.
There's always an expert.
There is
out
always an expert. And look, I'll touch on social media. I've had videos where I've had 5.5 million views. And you know how many clients I got from that? 0. I did a video that got 500 views, opposite corners, foundation cracks, that got me 2 clients. One is an engineering company that calls me 2 or 3 times a month.
Oh, yeah.
And all I do is walk through a house and tell them what the countertops are made of, what the lights are made of, and this helps my income a great deal. So don't
Okay.
just focus on views.
Sure, yeah.
Or, people are watching your message out there that are either too nervous to interact or, they just don't want to.
Yeah.
To put themselves out there. But it's
Right.
very important
And
to
a lot of
always
people-
share your message.
That's their full-time job, is to be on social media to see what bad they can
Yes.
say about
What-
everyone.
Yes.
What,
I mean,
what
there's
they can
bots.
stir up?
That way they can
Yeah, there's
start-
entire farms they found in Arizona that have thousands of cell phones in each room, and all they're doing is sowing discord
Oh,
on
my
the internet.
gosh.
They're just arguing.
That's evil.
Yeah,
They're not.
that's
It is. That's what it is. It's division among the people.
Yeah.
They
Yep.
don't want people to be able to get along and focus on true issues.
Yeah.
Right.
Division keeps everyone fighting and keeps focus off the truth.
right. That's
So
right.
it's
That's true.
important to pay attention to what you interact with on the internet.
Right.
Well, we appreciate you coming in today. It's good to see you in
Yes,
person.
sir.
That's-
Always good to
yeah.
see you too.
Yeah.
If you ever need anything, you feel free to reach out for me. I'll do anything I can.
I usually am awake about 3 a.m.
Me too.
Thinking about stuff.
Okay,
Me
well then
too.
we can talk then.
Yes, sir.
Vigilant Inspection Services, Aaron Anderson. If you're interested, how can they get a hold of you?
I have a phone number, 870-808-8188. You can reach me on the internet. You can reach me on social media. There are a lot of ways to get a hold of me. Anyone can approach me with questions or help. I've helped my competitors before. Competition happens at the bottom. At the top, people work together and build each other
If you're
up.
honest in doing that, then you are going to get the client.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, you will.
We appreciate you,
thank
buddy.
you.
All right.
Hey, thanks so much
Thank
for
you for our
coming in.
God lesson too.
Oh, yeah.
We got to go to church. I
All right.
appreciate that.
We're going to take another break, guys, and we will be back with more from Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stick with us. Hey, welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We're having a good day this morning. If you didn't get a chance to listen to Aaron Anderson's Vigilant Inspection Services ad, wasn't an ad, it was an interview. Anyway, go back and look at it. We're going to post it on our Facebook page, and it's already up on YouTube. You can go there and take a look at it. Good guy. All right.
All right, what?
What's going on?
You know who Gordon Ramsay is?
Yeah, I do.
Well, he's like all over food, and I don't know if he still is. I used to watch him on the Food Network and all that,
okay.
and I appreciate any chef that whoops it on out there and can do what they do, but evidently he's a butthole.
What?
Well, the headline says, head chef of world's best restaurant quits after abuse allegations. Oh. Okay.
Is this the guy that speaks his mind and
all of them
cusses
do, don't they?
and
I don't know about that.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if
Did he have his own show?
I've never seen him cuss because it was on TV.
What was that Hell's Kitchen thing? Was that him or not? Is that somebody else?
You're asking me questions
okay.
I do not know.
All right. I just thought you might know.
Is anybody really shocked that the world's best restaurant has a jerk for a boss? Okay. Well, alleged jerk, they say. We've all watched enough Gordon Ramsay to expect that. Probably what you're asking is probably true. But the staff at the Noma pop-up in L.A., where they're charging $1,500 a plate, $1,500 for a plate. No, I'm not going there. Had enough. They accused head chef Rene Redzepi. Oh, no, wait a minute. Of punching and slamming them against walls, verbally humiliating them, and working unpaid interns 16 hours. So it wasn't Gordon Ramsay.
No, it wasn't him at all, was it?
No.
Okay.
Well, there you go. He quit on opening day, but also apologized and says that was a while ago. He's undergone therapy since then.
Oh, that's another guy.
So, this really had nothing to do with Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. It was one of his restaurants.
It was one of his restaurants.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't read the entire thing.
Those you've watched those shows where
it's all
the kitchen, they're in their kitchen and they are high pressure. Everything's high pressure. I mean, I can see
made to order.
Yes. And you're having to cook it a certain way, and it has to be done in a certain way. The food has to be flipped at a certain time, and if you're busy doing the other thing,
and time it all together to get your entire meal done at the same time. I know what a challenge that is at home.
I would see where your tempers would flare.
Yeah, it's a stressful job for sure. But
anyway, he's gone.
Anyway, dude's gone.
He'll get another job. Somebody that
after he gets through therapy.
Well,
or whatever.
Yeah, he just needs to anger management and come to Jesus meeting.
Some people don't know how to process through that.
Yeah, or they are they're on a journey to figure out how to be less of that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There's a dude that is charged with trying to fly to London with 75
what an
pounds
idiot.
75 pounds of pot. You got to be high to think that you can smuggle a German Shepherd-sized amount of weed through the airport security. Well, he probably thought, well, since TSA is, kind of off, maybe.
Yeah.
23-year-old guy from Texas is currently sitting in a jail cell. He is accused of parking 65 vacuum-sealed bags of pot into the carry-on, heading for London. Instead, he's now facing smuggling charges in Miami.
Well,
okay.
He got busted, people.
Got busted.
There you go. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
I completely went.
We did a story the other day, or wanted to do a story the other day, and it was going to warn people about some space junk that was falling out of the sky. Well, it did.
Oh,
it did.
Where'd it go?
We didn't warn you soon enough.
No,
apologize
we didn't.
for that. But 1,200 pounds of satellite crashes to Earth without hitting anybody. Thank goodness. They were off by a couple of days, but NASA says that the old satellite has finally crashed back to Earth, and it didn't even hit anybody. They tracked the 1,200-pound, that's a lot of weight.
Mm-hmm.
You think it would burn up in the atmosphere, but probably not. 1,200 pounds of space junk burned up over the middle of the Pacific Wednesday afternoon. And for a minute there, they thought it might hit land somewhere in the United States. But on Monday, it gave it a 1 to 4,200 chance of clobbering someone on the head. So that was
That could be dangerous.
because we got our world is mostly water, so hope it didn't hit a whale. We don't know that.
We don't
It
know
could.
what it hit.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Supermarkets are charging tips.
Charging tips?
That's what I'm understanding.
What, for bagging your groceries?
It doesn't. Let's read.
Okay.
Not only are supermarkets recommending tips now, but some are charging them whether you like it or not. What am I tipping somebody for? Like the person on Reddit who claims they declined to give a tip on a $1.50 can of Coke, but were charged $1 more anyway.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't name the store, but said that when they called the manager about it, they supposedly said $1 tip is automatically applied to all sales. It can only be removed if the customer requests a refund, and the clerk didn't even bag their items.
Oh,
I don't understand why you're paying a tip. What are you tipping for?
Where is this?
Why is it? Give them enough money. That's not my job. Now, if somebody delivers something, I'll tip them.
Yeah.
But just to go to the supermarket and pick out my own groceries, I ain't tipping the supermarket.
Apparently. Hopefully it doesn't come here.
But do they like determine the price on what their particular market sells?
I would assume. They just put that on
It just does. They're just raw.
Well, the great thing about it is there's no tax on tips.
Well, good for them.
I don't know who they're giving the money to.
It's only $1, but I don't care.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh, let's take a break. Why don't
Yeah.
we? We got more for you from around the table, so please join us after these breaks. Stay with us.
Dan's laughing
Oh
at me,
my
people.
gosh, Ann is all worked up over this.
Well, I had to go investigate about this
Well,
tip thing at a
Yeah,
supermarket.
she's all upset about what I said. Well, where's it at? I don't know where it's at. They're just charging tips for things that they don't do.
Okay, so I looked it up through ChatGPT, and
Yeah.
they indicated it's for delivery services. Well, why don't you specify that in the article?
Yeah, but-
that makes
yeah.
perfect sense to me.
Well, the article makes you want to get upset.
It did, and it did that.
It did that.
It triggered me.
Okay. Well, we apologize for inaccurate or not complete
You
stories.
go search it yourself.
Yeah, because
but-
we read the stories and we look at them beforehand.
But we read them
and then
verbatim,
we
pretty
have,
much.
and we do have questions about it. And then we go back and find out it's just a
Yeah.
BS story.
It's all BS, probably, that's on there.
Well, they want it to be BS. They want you to be agitated.
They want the interaction.
They want you to be divided.
Isn't that a sad state
It
our
is.
world is in?
We need to all come together. You know, people. Somebody I'm friends with on Facebook made this whole thing about if you don't respect this, if you don't respect that, if you don't blah blah blah, then I'm not your friend anymore. Go, why does the friendship have anything to do with it? So just because that one little section of your life is you need respect for, I can respect that you have respect for it, but I don't believe the way you do. But if I don't believe
Right.
the way you do, I'm gone.
Right. It's
on.
pretty juvenile.
Really?
I do want to say too that
Yes.
I've seen instances along this line where people said, you need to look inside yourself. You really need to look inside yourself.
Okay.
Meanwhile, while they're telling you how to think,
Yeah.
it's complete ludicrous. It's just ludicrous
Yeah.
to me. And people just
Hey, people are people.
they don't think.
There's not two different ways. There's not your way or my way. There's thousands of different ways.
Sure.
And you have to accept all of what someone else is wanting and doing.
Whether you agree with it or not.
Whether you agree with it or not. You don't have to agree with it. And it's not I'm going to chop your head off if you don't.
Or I'm going to go, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore.
Please. You want to talk about the career fair.
You want to? Yeah, I do.
Tried to divert you away from all this.
It is going on right now.
Okay.
But it ends at noon, and this is going on at North Ark in the Pioneer Pavilion. They have 60 employers out there.
Yeah. Looking for a job.
If you're looking for a job, if you've had a job such as Pace, where you need to find a new job, go out there until noon. That's 2 hours.
Okay.
Get out there.
And tonight, we're going to be broadcasting on Hometown Television, the Harrison City Council meeting. It's going to be at 6 o'clock. And you can also get it on Hometown Television's Facebook page or Around the Table's Facebook page. It will be there.
Okay.
We'll also be on YouTube at our Hometown Television YouTube channel. So there.
Today is National Working Moms Day, National Girl Scout Day, and National Plant a Flower Day.
Plant flower.
Go get out of this mess that we're in and go plant you a flower.
Okay. Hey, thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.